Who wants to eat? No, he wants to get the dub near the end of the game.
League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these
Shit,
AFC
without
North
further ado,
foes. It's
let's
the
get into this
Cincinnati
game.
Bengals
You
and the
dig?
Cleveland Browns, and it's coming up next.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it is time for football here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown
Don't forget to hit
Cleveland,
that like,
Ohio.
subscribe, and that share button.
We've got a good one on tap
Yeah,
in
no,
the
that-
AFC North as it will be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin joined as always by my partner Charles Davis. Charles, these Browns, no other way to say it, they took a step back last year. What do you think that they need to do to get back to the playoffs while competing in a tough AFC North?
They need to get back to the identity that their head coach established a couple seasons ago. A hard running game, consistent play from their quarterback, and then they have new management on the defensive side of the ball. They'll try and get after you in the pass rush.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bengals, it's a team that's been to the Super Bowl 3 times in their history, has never won it. But there's just a sense that this could be the year, and you don't disagree.
I certainly do not, because go back 2 seasons ago, many thought it was a fluke that they got to the Super Bowl. Well, they came back the next year, and they got to the AFC Championship game, and were extremely disappointed they didn't get back to the Super Bowl. The pieces are in place. The confidence is high.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helming the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made the conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know.
Shit, I gotta see first
This man involved as
who's gonna score first.
They just did on that play.
To get my prediction on this first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So he wants to eat.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now it's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
And that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays.
Look like he didn't want it. He didn't want to do it. He's scared.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
You just call Operation Get That Dub.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
After the interception, here's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
Now it's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
I'm going to go with underdogs again. I'm going to say the Browns. Probably for the first kill.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They got another 1st down.
Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over your offenses, pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot in the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
10 more there and another 1st down. Really been an ideal start.
Oh no,
they get the turnover.
they're looking a little hungry.
Now here they are,
Browns looking pretty hungry.
Their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
They're going to get it.
Watson going to try to run it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Chubb.
See? They're hungry. They are hungry.
So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes, and here they force the turnover on the opening drive and come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to draw that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives.
Oh, yeah.
With points.
And I might be doing a random
Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
prediction game for tomorrow. Nothing to do with
Fielded at about the 28.
the season at all. This is going to be for my cousin. You know, he ran a game with one of my co-workers. He thought he was him, you know, but he got smoked. Dude blew him out the water, you know. It was what? It was 22, he said, or 55 or something like that. I was like, damn. It was the Cowboys versus the Ravens. Boy, the Ravens won. I told him to do this prediction to see who should have won.
Now for them, finishing it off
I was like, yeah, he thought he was that guy.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find the rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got the connection to Moore.
Didn't I say the Browns going to win the 1st quarter? Could have sworn I did. The way it's looking, that's what it's going to be.
He's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football. But that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. Last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
2nd and 7. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, they're making a real 1st quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns have taken it.
Ooh, didn't I say it? I could have sworn I said it beginning of the match, of the game. The Browns want the smoke. The Browns want the smoke. But now, are they going to win the whole game? I don't know about that yet.
Between those touchdowns,
don't know. Too early to call.
They played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
They're looking pretty hungry, though.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle to Smith. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now Burrow.
Shit, look like they might not get no touchdown. Oh. Before the first down is over, first quarter. Nah.
Been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Let's see. Got the Browns maybe scoring least.
Out to the left, he's got Sample there.
I want to probably at least like
And that will
2
bring up
touchdowns
second
to score
down.
the
Gotta give
Browns.
credit where it's due.
The
Really
Bengals.
nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
8
What,
yards to
one?
go on second down.
They better get one. Let's see if this one counts.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And a quick throw here that's complete.
At least a field goal.
Pick up there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
This must how my cousin felt, the one I worked with. He was getting smoked yesterday on the game.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr.
About time they're on the board.
6 yards away. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Man, he should have
The
took the knee.
offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse.
Shit, y'all want to bet some money with your cousins, your friends, your family, your co-workers, anybody. Shit, here you go. There's one right here you can bet on.
It in the reverse, however.
No doubt
Shit,
about it.
free from taxes.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he's tapping a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates.
Free from them parlays.
That is, possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Free from
Give
everything.
their defense a chance to settle down a
Shit.
little bit after they give up a
Watching in
touchdown.
real time just like how I am.
33, here's second down
You know.
in the yard.
Watson down to throw. And he'll be
Okay.
taken down by the Bengal pressure.
And there's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And that is him.
Shit, who y'all got winning for next week's game, though?
Coming in. This
The
could be
real
first
game.
down.
Who's y'all's team?
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Watson.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Shit, I ain't gonna say he would win the game to about the end of the second quarter, the
Watson
beginning
on
of the
first
third.
down.
That's when I get
He'll
my
take a
prediction of
shot
the
to the
game.
end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Boy, the underdogs is winning.
Jones, 53
Underdogs is winning.
Browns go up by 2 touchdowns.
Shit, what I said, they need one more touchdown. Then my prediction for the second quarter of them getting touchdowns will come true.
York now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by a Browns touchdown.
Come on, give me one more. Get my prediction that came true. Shit. Shit, I'm just ready for Friday, man. And tomorrow, so get this Ravens and Cowboys straight, you know.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
That will throw here to his running back, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Burrow on first down. Throw left side complete.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Bengals not looking hungry this time
And that'll bring up
for the game.
down.
Well, they're looking pretty soft right about now. Just in the intersection.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
And that's
just
a more
one
than acceptable
interception.
read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Meanwhile, Bears field goal taken in by Smith. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good
Get
yardage.
that cash that
That's what
card.
you have to do. Keep
Get that
defenses guessing about where
PayPal.
you're gonna go with the
Get that
football.
Venmo. Shit. Bet with your peoples. Your co-workers. Go ahead. Win some easy money.
They go play action with Burrow.
Ooh.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
So I thought he actually had that.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they're going to stop him short of the first
Shit.
down.
Oh, now they're going to try hard on the 4th and 3rd.
Just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And
is it too little, too late?
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon.
Hey, yo, Johnson, if you're watching this right now, is this how your scoring was? Like 11, 10 to 21 with the gap like this.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So 8 yards.
If you haven't already, though, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. You know, it's always free. All it does is help the channel out. That like and that subscribe.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Pushes past him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down in defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Watson now going to run the option right. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Slot man moves right. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And here's another tackle made at the line.
Shit, that man was like, nope. Get out of here.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On first down, Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On second down, here's Watson.
The pass caught by his running back, Nick Chubb. Well, the Browns are going to have a first and
Dang, boy. They trying their best not to let the Browns get that scoring. Yeah, shit, that's going in there. Yeah, it's going in there. Don't try so hard near the end of the second quarter.
And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Damn, what are letting the underdogs feature?
Now it's Watson.
For me personally, I think the Browns suck. I think the Browns and the Raiders, I think they suck. But shit.
As those guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Well, I was about to say, what the hell taking so damn long? No time.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Shit, let me try to hit the burners.
Right off the bat. And a first
Shit.
down. We often give credit to the O-line.
It's on preheat, boy.
Those tight ends block pretty well
One
also.
feet up.
That's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the
Don't
line
wait
of
too
scrimmage
late.
at the point of attack, and they can
I
also
gotta
get
turn up.
downfield and catch the football.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Right.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a
Come
shot
on,
in
man.
the arm,
Just need one
something to
interception.
perk 'em up a bit.
Just
And they
throw
give 'em
one
air in the
interception.
passing game.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Shit, I wonder if I turned on injuries on her. Oh, they should be on.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
And
his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hey, you ain't do nothing.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through.
Shit, it matter if they hit your ass in the helmet.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had
Ooh, see, that's what I was looking for, interception.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee quietly he's told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's left with no option here.
What the hell was he throwing to?
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because they're
Shit, wasn't nobody near you. He had enough time.
They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him at the end zone as the first half winds down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
You're rushing it. You're rushing it. Slow your ass down, boy. You're rushing it. For what? Because you're losing? Shit, boy, a big ass in a deeper hole.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So 3 points on the board is easy.
Well, they worked the clock just right because I found mistaken. They're going to get that ball back at the end of the 2nd or beginning of the 3rd, I believe so.
He's still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando.
Shit, y'all remember that man from WWE?
The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for
like I said, yo, I'm going to go with the underdogs. I'm going to say the Browns are going to win this game. It looked like they wanted more. So, we'll see.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And some room to work. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Levin on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Watson. Throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. That brings up third and a full 10 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So now third and 10.
Don't slow down now,
to start
Browns.
the drive, but nothing since. Faking the give. Now Watson. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. To throw is Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they
Shit, the Browns got luck on their side. Shit.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment
Man, they man, shit, they going off. Somebody want that bonus.
Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Watson.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Underdogs. What a lion do. He eats. Boy. They eating. They hungry. They at a feast. Nobody can stop them.
On how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Damn. Yeah, this almost gave him deja vu.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Burrow on play action. He completes it to Bull.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Shit, boy, let's throw in the towel, yo. Just throw in the towel, Bengals. You don't want it. You ain't ready. You ain't hungry.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
First down. Here's Burrow. Catch is made here by Earl Smith Jr. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
From the red zone now, here's
my bad, y'all reading something.
Higgins out of the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy.
Damn, boy.
And they keep making the connection.
Woo. I'm going to send this score into my cousin, yo.
On second down, here's
yeah, that stiff arm didn't work for you, buddy.
First and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They'll give it to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This is a critical sequence.
Don't give up. Don't give up on the second and goal.
This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got
only second and goal. Y'all still got it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Burrow looking to pass. Buying time. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
About time. Shit, what? Y'all ain't had a touchdown since what?
And the Bengals are able
Beginning
to
of second?
inroads here to that deficit.
And I think we always seem to be just a tad surprised when we see Joe Burrow go into the end zone on a running play. He's got so many weapons around him. He tends to distribute the ball and let them carry it across. But he had 5 rushing touchdowns in the regular season last year. Added another in the wild card win over Baltimore. I think he understands he's an extra dimension of their offense closer to the goal line.
Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nah, that's what you get. You got too greedy. You got too greedy. Should have just took that damn field goal. That's what happens when you get too greedy.
Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Life lesson. Never get too greedy. Shit. Just takes just enough. That's your paper plate. Doesn't fold.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked out up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 105 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On first down, Watson.
Ooh. Man, he was going all. He was, I ain't going down today. I ain't going down. Look, that's too greedy. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play.
Boy, what you throw it?
You don't want to give your opponents any avenues.
Shit, I don't like no damn fumble like he threw that hoe.
You'd rather do put up signs that say roads closed.
Man, he was right there too at the damn doorstep, close to the damn end zone. Boy.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Trying to get it to Chase.
That bitch got that hole back. He got it back. He got it back.
Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Watson now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught.
Dang.
Browns touchdown.
Dang.
That's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Man, Bengals, do something. Shit. Like, y'all just dare to cut the damn check.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
On second down, Burrow. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And the stop here will come.
Shit, boys, y'all try to come back. Y'all got a long way
to
go.
It's another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's
Long
no
way
better
to
feeling
go.
than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and
Shit.
turn his
You
legs.
don't
for
matter
a
to me.
really
Shit,
nice
I already picked
pickup.
the Browns already.
So
So.
a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Pass throw right back to Joe Mixon.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Burrow.
Damn, man, you hold on to the damn boy. Hold on to that motherfucking ball for the longest, something. Your ass was stuck. You know what the hell to do.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good, solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Watson off play action. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Who the hell eating chitlins and nachos? Who the fuck? My bad. Somebody just posted it on Instagram. Ooh. Ooh, what the fuck? Ooh, God sakes. Man, you ain't injured. What?
To the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Damn, buddy.
Exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. They'll get this down to the 38. The recipe's pretty simple, I think. Right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his
this shit was fire.
Henderson dropped down to 8 sacks last season, but don't get lost in that number. Still had 3 forced fumbles and remains a game wrecker on the edge of Cincinnati's line.
Got the MVP. Go ahead, MVP.
And I tell you what, he got
what? Damn. Okay.
So that almost
certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jeremiah.
Damn, look, y'all getting too comfortable. Even though you got the biggest lead, y'all getting too comfortable.
In the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Man, only 4.
Drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
More the motion.
Shit, they about to take another touchdown.
Following the penalty, Chubb.
Ooh.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop
Maybe not.
behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost
Maybe
a bit off
not.
his total on that carry.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright.
Pressed your luck.
And this will remain
Tried
an
the
18-point
first time.
lead.
You thought the second time would be the charm. Nope. You thought wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that,
did y'all know?
Pass play there to push
I even know this is probably nothing related to this. The PlayStation 2 came out in the early or mid 2000. PlayStation 2. Long way. Remember GameStop? Woo, boy. Back in the day.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Burrow will throw. Throwing yet again to Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
Oh, no, I don't see the Bengals come back from this.
Mixon again. And he takes it into the end zone.
I don't see him coming back.
Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Come on, now hurry up. Shit, we ain't got all day.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. To throw is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Watson on first down.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Rolling to his left. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Shit.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. From the gun, here's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
If y'all liking the stream so far, and you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and that share button. It doesn't cost a thing to do. Everything you do, it's free with those buttons.
But still, everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Yes, indeed. F
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45.
Free. Everybody like free. You feel me?
Try and start this drive in the air.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Meanwhile, Burrow's thrown into the hands of Sample.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Shit, if y'all pick the Browns to win, then hey, look, look, you fucked with it. You're on top. Oh, you're winning the game.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be
There's no chance that they can come back. Congratulations.
To the air again, Burrow.
Open man is and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And they use that height on the
Did I talk
outside
too
to get the
soon?
We've seen the
Did I
evolution of the wide
talk
receivers.
too
They've
soon?
gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide
Even
receivers
I don't know
with height.
who's going to win. But did your boy talk too soon?
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about
All the
that.
Browns got to do,
Sometimes in
shit,
making
which they
that
might
call,
do,
and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point
run
conversion.
the clock
And now
down.
they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
You must be out your mind.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Then he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Cleveland offense making their way out.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation
Well,
with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time.
Who got it?
That means you've got to stop
Who
them
got
on
it?
defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start.
Boy, they trying to eat up the clock badly.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
2-minute warning coming up, boy.
Working throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another
God
time
damn.
with 1:55 remaining.
The Bengals is trying to save that clock. The Bengals trying to save that clock. Boy,
The
it was
run got
close.
4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, they came back too out of nowhere, didn't they?
And again, it's Chubb.
Don't you drop that.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on, Browns. Y'all blowing the lead, boy. Y'all was winning all game. Come on, Browns. Shit, boy. 3 points, man. Don't fuck it up.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, boy. Run that hole down. Run that hole down. That's the smartest thing to do. Look, I took another knee. Oh, guess not.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
What you gonna do?
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this
What
one up, and he's
you
going to want to keep that game ball. He was
do?
sensational. But taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback.
Okay.
Hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
Browns, boy.
Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those.
Boy, it was a blowout, but they came back.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring,
Boy, if y'all like the game, just make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and that bell so y'all get notified when I go live. You dig? Shit. Until next time, Frizzy Gang. Enjoy y'all night. Hey.